I was going to say Aresol's not here this week, so I need someone to tell them to like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's do that right now, if we can. Hell yeah!
There it is.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 58 of Geek Each Week Live. I am one of your hosts, Christopher Long from Long's Toys, and I'm joined, of course, by my good buddies, Rye. What's up, Rye?
What's up, bitch?
Salutations. We got Glory Hole Mimosa, aka Corey.
Thanks for my drag name, Chris.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We got Josh, aka Josh. What is up?
Hello.
I should say Josh, aka 20 FPS Josh.
You know it. That's what I do.
We'll see how it goes.
I'm pretty sure it's just FPS, Josh. Frame per second, Josh.
Just one. We'll call it JPS, Josh per second.
Perfect.
Yeah.
There you go.
Shout out to the chat. We got King Tyranno, Power Rider, Donnie Pearson, AJMC, Thrasher Bull, Chenix, Adam Prime, Karyu Hurricane, Exaram, Blade Raider, Adam Prime, Reed Jones, Floof, Astronaut, I think, Pastel Vampire, hello. I think that's everybody. If I missed anybody, I apologize. But thank you for spending your Friday evening with us. Denji Blue, that's right, Reed Jones. Denji
More
Blue.
like Spengy Blue.
Whoa.
That's right, Spengy Blue. But yeah, so we'll go ahead. We will get started. Rye, what the hell did you buy this week?
For starters, Astronaut, I sent out your box. I'll get you your tracking as soon as I can.
Nice.
Your tracking is reads it alone.
Oh, you bitch.
Yeah, you see it right
shit.
there.
I see it.
Anyway, an amendment to last week because I forgot because he was still chilling in my bag. When I was visiting Morgan, we went to a GameStop and they had a little gas pump machine, and I got a little version of my boyfriend.
That's awesome.
Looks like a Precious Moments.
Oh, it kind of does. It's it actually really does. My mom had a ton of Precious Moments.
I saw someone on Twitter call them Funko Pops for old people, and I'm like, kind of true.
My mom has a whole case of them downstairs.
My grandmother had, I think she still does, a million of those things. Yeah.
My friend is now collecting Funko Pops with the mentality of like, you know how old people have a bunch of creepy ass dolls in their home? I want my house to be filled with soulless dolls in my house.
And worthless ones too. So that's
yes,
cool.
Yes. Also, Adam Prime says, "Did Chris make Denji Blue appear on Earth?" We were just talking about this actually in the pre-show. I made a stupid joke. I don't know why I pulled Denji Blue out of the ether, but then Bandai heard me and made it. So yes, you're welcome.
Yeah, it's what's on the screen right now. It's a Sanrio character.
I didn't know Sanrio made regular people.
Yeah,
it can't possibly be as popular as the animal people.
Yeah.
That's balancing really well on the microphone.
Yeah, we'll see how long it lasts.
It just looks like he's sitting on top of the head of another one of him, but larger. They got the same hair. The microphone has the same hair.
My friend went to Pokemon Nationals, but this was back in July. But I just haven't seen him because he had some family stuff. But he got me a Mo Rotom. Which is
his name, Mo Scrotum?
Right, I do believe that's your drag name.
What was it?
Mo Scrotum.
I'm not typing that in there.
Hold on, I typed in Glory Hole Mimosa, and you can't be bothered to type in.
Yeah, Glory
Mo
Hole
Scrotum.
Mimosa doesn't have the word scrotum in it.
Corey, can't you change her name?
Oh no.
Anyhow. These were on sale, so I bought them.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't even know those were out, let alone sale.
They came out like last year.
Yeah, they've been sitting on my shelf gathering dust for quite some time.
I couldn't remember which ones were part of the announcement and which ones were already out.
I am still missing Ultra 7X because apparently I never bought that.
He's getting a vinyl now. I saw HLJ put up a bunch of random Ultraman.
Yeah,
or basically a lot of the ones are in that.
I apparently either didn't know that existed or forgot about it because I didn't get that.
Which other one?
This is the version of Ultra 7 that fights the Mavericks.
Yeah. Sigma's a pain in the ass.
Absolutely.
Let's see. What else I got? I'm saving the best for last.
Like who's
saving the drink for last? I wonder what the drink is.
Delicious.
I got a Leadfoot and Masterdamus or whatever the fuck his name is.
Masterdamus.
That's his name.
Really?
You got the Mighty Morphin set. Nice.
Yeah. Masterdamus. Like that's literally his fucking name though.
All right.
He's alright. He holds together a little bit better than Spindle does. My mom gave me a Target gift card that I immediately went and blew on Transformers.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So I got the Goldbug set.
Yeah. Nice. He's a good boy.
So there's Goldbug. He's great. Here is Toy Color Scorponok with the mutant head because that is the head I associate with the toy more than the actual cartoon head.
Sure. Plus you can pretend that the one's inside there.
Yeah. Here is Ransack.
Time Force.
And Skywasp, who has the robot head.
Wow.
Because apparently Parasite was the Waruder that was in the BotCon set. And then they had a bunch left over because no one really fucking wanted them. Surprise. And they were going to the Fun Pub at the time was going to make a new set of them featuring robot heads that were similar to the Seekers. And so they repurposed Parasite into Skywasp. So Skywarp. And so he was supposed to have the head based on the robot head for Waspinator, and it was supposed to be like decoed to look like Skywarp's head. So I put the robot head on him because he's Skywasp. I read
how easy are they to pop off? I know. I mean, Scorponok will fall off if you look at it wrong, but
it's just a ball joint.
I tried to pop the head off for Kickback, and it didn't want to move at all. So I was like, all right, I'm not going to brush this off.
No, there you go. No, come back, boyfriend. Morgan, where'd you go?
I think he's gone forever.
No.
The dog will find him later.
Where did he go?
Narnia.
Oh shit, Narnia's down there?
You never know where the entrance to Narnia is.
I found him.
There you go.
He's got some on my laptop now. It's safer. Kickback. Ooh, you're right. Yeah, no, that's not budging.
Right? That's what I'm saying. They give you a new head, but I'm like, I'm probably gonna have to unscrew it. But I'm not gonna bother with it. I'm just like, okay, well, this is going in the bin somewhere then. Because I'm not breaking that off.
That's not moving at all.
Yeah.
And then Motormaster arrived, who immediately got transformed once. I was like, hey, that's cool. And then I turned him into Minosaur.
As you do. Mine's lost somewhere in the Midwest.
Sorry.
I honestly, like, I get
You've waited so long.
Well, that's the thing. I was like, it's my favorite thing. I want it, and then I should just. I'm not buying stuff from Entertainment Earth again unless I don't care whenever it shows up, because like they take a week to ship it. Okay, fine. Yeah, then they ship it FedEx, and FedEx like it was in Kansas somewhere, and then it's like weather delay. I'm like, well, that's nice and vague. And then it finally like it moved again, but now it's been like 4 days. It's just no update whatsoever. It just says left Kansas, and I'm like, cool. And just no update whatsoever. I'm like, at this point, I'm just gonna buy another one from Amazon and then just fucking sell or take the other one back when it gets here. I'm just afraid that weather delay means the box is gonna come all wet and sogged to shit, but I'm hoping that's not the case. So we'll see. I mean, I'll get it eventually. It'll be around. It's just annoying as hell.
The back of Skywasp's head has a face sculpt.
Yeah, I was just reading that. I don't know what the hell that means.
Please elaborate.
The back of the head has a. We'll look at the. Do you have the wasp head anywhere nearby or no?
Yeah, it's right here.
Does it have a head in the back?
Why would Wave 12 get stuck in the Midwest? I can't order Wave 12 yet. Oh wait, I did order the 3 Entertainment Earth. That's what you're talking about. Okay, that makes sense.
I don't know. It's just.
I mean, they offer free shipping, but then it's like the segment of FedEx that like ties it to a dog's back and just slaps it on the ass. And like, I'd rather just pay for shipping if you're gonna tell me that
they send it on the Pony Express.
Yeah, seriously, I could have driven to Kansas and got it by now.
Yeah, like the fact that you bought it, like shipped it, and waited for so long. And
not to mention, I got something else from Entertainment Earth, and that got here today. And I bought that a week after.
Why did you get it from Entertainment Earth?
It was an exclusive. It was a San Diego Comic-Con thing. I pre-ordered it months ago. And they're like, oh, this shipped. And I'm like, I'll see that. And then it got here in like less than a week. And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. The buzzsaw head that has. Oh, he's saying there's one on the back. You can flip it around.
I mean, it's clear because of the light piping, and I don't know if my camera's gonna focus on that at all. Please,
no.
Please try.
You look like Josh over
here. Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad it's not just me.
I'll take a picture of it and I'll put it in the group chat.
Okay. So really, it's just the other face coming through the light piping.
Yeah, the other side has sculpting on the light piping area that looks like a face.
Oh, that's weird.
That is wild. Yeah, my only complaint about Motormaster and Menasor is that you have this piece. It makes a neat little battle station, which is fine. It's not like a train carcass like Toki Rainbow.
Well, there was an episode where Menasor was supposed to, like, there was a cannon. Or no, that was Bruticus. Never mind. My bad.
Okay.
I think it was the episode Bot where they make that weird robot and put Brawl's like brain in it. It's a G1 episode. Megatron builds a cannon that kind of looks like that and points it at the Ark. And then they send the little robot to disarm it and it explodes. But it was Bruticus, so I rescind.
Okay. Oh, there goes.
Oh no.
There goes Masturbator's leg. Come on, bud, get your bones together.
What is this sentence? What are you talking about?
Get your boners together. I don't fucking know. Leave me alone.
Apparently he went at himself so hard his leg came off. Which I didn't think was a thing that could happen. But
also, I got a box from Bandai today, but 2 of the things in here aren't mine, and the only one that is Gashapon Set GP3 for the Avataro gears, and I honestly don't give a shit enough to open it.
I'm guessing GP doesn't stand for good price.
I mean, it was only like $8 for the set.
Oh, good price.
Yeah, it was a good price.
Tyler Nutter says, Chris, you would have gotten it sooner if you had gotten it on Amazon. No shit. Thanks for the news flash on that one. What happened was I had originally pre-ordered it on Hasbro like the day it was announced, and then randomly I pre-ordered it on Amazon because it said December, but then I was like, I'm sure they'll get it earlier. And then it randomly went in stock in Entertainment Earth, and there was a deal where you could get $10 off and free shipping. So I'm like, all right, they have it, $10 off, free shipping. I'll go ahead and order it. And then like the next day or like 2 days later, it said Amazon's ready to ship tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, great, I'll go cancel the Entertainment Earth. But by that point, it had already moved to processing, and there was no option to cancel it.
Wow.
And so I was like, shit. So I guess I'm stuck with this one. And then I had to go cancel the other two. But yeah, if it's a Transformer from now on, I'm just going to wait till Amazon gets it.
Oh my God, that's a whole dude.
Yeah, no, he's right. That's an actual head.
That is a grown-ass man.
Like, it's got eyes and a mouth plate, and you'd have to like paint it up and stuff. But
Damn.
I guess the option is there for them to paint it if they wanted to.
Oh, he's got cool shades.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be a head that was like had the eyes and stuff painted like the G1 Seekers, which is kind of like that.
It almost just kind of looks like Waspinator, but like flattened.
Floof says, who's more likely to get super clearance, Knockout or Wolfang? Trying to figure out who to get with Override. Probably Wolfang because it's a vintage. Pretty much all of the vintage stuff has went. Like, are you talking about like Legacy Knockout or Red Knockout?
Which one? I'm confused as to what
Knockout. Knockout is the prime character.
Oh.
Wolfang is a toy that you just got.
That I know. I'm talking about. You said two different knockouts. What's Legacy Knockout?
Legacy Knockout is the Jazz.
No, sorry, that's the prime one. What's the other one?
Red Series. Prime Knockout. It's still Prime Knockout.
You're right.
It's just a different toy. I was just clarifying. Yeah, definitely. Wolfang is most likely to hit clearance because it's a vintage. Most of the vintage toys.
Legacy Knockout doesn't really exist. So
yeah,
I don't know why
Legacy
you're even
Knockout
asking about that
is
toy.
not out.
It's a rumor. It's a myth. No one in the world has Wave 2 Legacy Deluxes.
So, why is it still on me?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know you were done.
I got a few things. Significantly less than last week. I did get an HLJ box, which I don't have here, but I might do a live stream or something for that this weekend or early next week. We'll see. This is GP4.
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't know. Mom packed my lunch, so I don't know.
The downside of getting them off Buy instead of Toku Collector is the fact that I get them cheaper, but I'm like perpetually behind.
Yeah, it's GP4 because I just got the same set from Toku Collectibles.
This came from Target, so I ordered all three of these at the same time. There's this one, there's Bill Burr, and then there's another guy, Axe Woves. Okay. So, because apparently I can't have anything shipped to me right now, Bill Burr shipped from Target a week ago and has had no updates since. So that's
nice.
Awesome. So who knows where that is. And then this came from Hasbro Pulse, which is the retro carded Gung Ho. I don't think the retro style works this big. I don't know. There's just something about this that I don't like. The bubbles too really long. Yeah, like it worked when they were smaller figures and it was great. I don't know. Something about these just doesn't work for me. The only reason I bought this one is because the color scheme is so radically different. This is like a super animation accurate Gung Ho. The first Gung Ho they did. Too. Oh yeah, and his backpack I think is different as well. But the first one they did, everyone was all upset because these come with little bases.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat. The other ones don't. Like the normal releases don't.
Right.
That's kind of cool, actually. But yeah, so the first one they did was like so radically different, and everyone got all upset about it. So then they did this. So I got that. I got the Imperial Troop Transport for the Micro Galaxy Squadron.
Nice. Only 2 troops for the transport.
Yeah, they only need 2 to transport. Apparently.
That's how big that would be in comparison to other ships.
Yes, it's pretty big.
Pretty big, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like bigger than an X-wing. Well, here you go. Here's a TIE fighter right here.
I saw those in store today. I did not see any of the 1 out of 1,500 or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't realize that these have variants too.
Yeah. I think
thought
it was the white one.
I think it says on the back. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, it is. And then there's a different Scout Trooper as well. I think. Is that the one from The Mandalorian? That might be the Mandalorian one.
Not a clue.
Yeah, that must be a huge pain in the ass to collect. I can't even imagine.
I'm not worried about finding all the variants. But it is dumb because like the variants are like ones you want.
Right.
Yeah,
other
exactly.
Ships. It's not like, oh, this variant is just gold for no reason.
Right.
Okay,
right.
fine. Then you find it, you're excited. You never find it, you don't care. But if someone told you like you can't have Han Solo unless you find a variant, you'd be like, what? Why would you do that?
It's very strange.
And then this is what is the ship actually called? Ginnavex Starfighter?
You can just call it Asajj Ventress.
Yeah, I always just call it Asajj Ventress' ship.
That's a cool
and in
one.
True Target fashion, nice giant stick.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, she actually has her 2 lightsabers, which I think is pretty cool because I don't think we've gotten any other characters with lightsabers.
Interesting.
So I don't know how she fits in the ship with the lightsaber sticking out, but she does. And then Shoto Super Gokaiger.
Hey.
That's going to be a theme here for a minute.
But yeah, I wish I had thought to check because I did not know. Like, I didn't look for the variants of these, and I was there like the day they put them out, and I didn't know. I only looked for. I knew the X-wing, and I knew the what is it, Moff Gideon's, which again, significant ship from a significant series.
Yeah, that one has
maybe
like
you'll have one.
Different mechanics to it too. It's
a completely different ship.
Yeah,
it's a weird. Yeah, it's a really weird way to do it. I wonder if they'll put it out again later somehow different.
I'm sure they could just with a regular pilot, but then you'd be out an entire.
Yeah, again, it's
like they got to keep something exclusive about it. I would imagine.
I guess.
I just don't know why you wouldn't. Like I said, make variants all you want, but don't make just other things from Star Wars.
Yeah,
like make it a weird, solid gold one or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird to ask them not to make something I want.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, it would be like if Hasbro was like, we're gonna only make 5,000 Wild Riders, so maybe you'll complete Menasor, maybe you won't. We'll see.
Okay, you good?
Yes. I probably got some other stuff that I already reviewed, so go watch my channel.
This is once again the part where Aresol would go, but he's not here this week. In his stead.
Yes.
Please, please like and subscribe. Now it's my turn. I too have the cardboard box that houses another cardboard box that houses the Shoto Super Gokaiger. It's brown right now. And then let me see. Do I have anything else? Oh yeah, I'm part of Lauren Moran's Sticker of the Month club on Patreon. So I got, and I don't watch Stranger Things, so these are going directly to my brothers. These 2 stickers.
Those are cool.
And I think she accidentally sent me an extra set. So
nice.
I have 2 brothers, so this works out. And they both watch the show. Yeah. She also sent over C-3PO and R2-D2 for some reason. Not entirely sure why, but I like it.
Everybody loves C-3PO and R2-D2.
Of course. And then last weekend, in my general vicinity, a round 1 opened. And I had incredible luck, unfortunately for my wallet, because I went 2 days.
That's a real winning situation.
Well, I mean, so the first one, I ended up sort of getting addicted to the claw games. The first one I won was this very friendly elephant friend. I love him. He's adorable. But yeah, this one took a few tries. And then I went and found this Triceratops friend with gold.
He goes
frill.
with my dinosaur friend.
Are you saying this dinosaur friend?
No, it's a pink T-Rex.
Oh, I think that's part of the second wave.
These have waves?
I think so. I think these are part of these two are the first ones.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've seen other ones, so I do kind of want to get the, whatever other colors there are. And then that day to go with them, there was this smaller one that had smaller little dudes, and they had a tiny plesiosaurus and a tiny stegosaurus, and these are wonderful.
Why are they all so fat?
I don't know, they're called overstuffed dinosaurs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
They're plant eaters.
They've been hitting the plant too much. Let's see, what else did I get?
You got to get that 1 in 5,000 dino.
Also, that first day, I won this cat who's drinking boba and is also boba.
Wow.
This one's a good time. I love this one.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it is. And then one of the other ones I won was this bunny who is out of money and has his wallet upside down and is crying. I love him.
So I was going to say, so you.
Yeah, I really relate to that one.
Yeah, I love it. And then day 2, I did not get enough of the dinos because there were 2 more that I had yet to get. So I made sure to get them, and they're mini versions of the Triceratops and the T-Rex from before. It's great. So those are cool. And then I saw these friends, and I had to have them. This is a shark with glasses on. He's a good time. And then there's this other shark, except you can put stuff in his mouth if you would like. There's just room in there. It's a little pocket.
I don't like that.
You can make it like he's eating other animals. Oh my god! It is a friend.
Corey's gonna start army building plush dinosaurs.
We'll just build up in the background on his bed. We'll just see it slowly.
That's right. But most of the mini dinos I was able to get in one grab. And then the one that I really wanted to get was this tiny pink axolotl, and it's adorable. So, yeah.
What is it?
An axolotl.
What is that?
It's a water creature.
It's a axolotl.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a good time.
Saying the name of the thing to describe the thing is not helpful.
It's an axolotl, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Now
Yeah. I don't know how else to say it.
But yeah, that's all I got. Oh, Chris is gone.
Oh. He went to go grab his axolotl.
I had to sneeze.
This one's not overstuffed. This is Mochi Puni.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
Wait. Okay, yeah, mine's overstuffed. Okay. Josh, it's your turn.
Stop looking at its ass.
All right. I'm sure I'm just 1 frame per second, so.
You're actually okay right now.
Oh, yeah. Wow, all right.
When you show stuff, you'll be 1 frame.
Yeah, I know. So,
yeah.
I got Shoto Super Gokaiger.
This is a rare look at what's inside the brown box.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's a very nice set of figures. I love them a lot, and I don't know why I didn't buy Shoto Super sooner, because I'm a fool. These are fantastic.
Yeah.
So I will be buying more of these.
Good. Very good.
I mean, obviously, I already have the second Gokaiger set on pre-order, but so I got that, which you can watch the full review of. I got a Bai box that had Gashapon Ranger keys in it. It had like a Daiso card with a Ranger key on it that I was going to either have Marvelous sign or hold at Morphicon. And also in there was finally Yudo Zenkaiser Black. So
Nice.
I did this one because I skipped the Change Hero figure. I still need to get the accessory box, but I threw him in the order because it was like $5 or something. And then I got a box from Dorkside Toys from when they did that sale like 2 weeks ago or whatever. So that had the Baroness with the bike, which this is really good. This is a really cool set. It also had that Cobra Island Roadblock as well, which I think is my favorite one, honestly. I just like the design of this one. I know, it's a cool design. So those were in there. So I started the Cobra Island ones. And then Toku Chris put up a sales thread last weekend. And I bought this from him, which is the RPM Paleomax Triceratops Ranger.
Nice.
Because I got the Mammoth one on eBay from Morphin Legacy like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I want the other two. And he had this one, which is like still perfectly sealed and everything, for $40, which wasn't terrible for what these go for.
Oh, dude, he's got a fork.
I probably will open it since I have Mammoth opened. So, but I'll wait and see if I can find Triceratops.
That's why I don't like buying toys in box, because then I feel guilty. Like,
yeah, right, yeah. I mean, because like it's really good condition and stuff too. See, because I want to open them, just like have them on display and everything. The Mammoth Ranger one, like it was also sealed when I bought it, but like the card was like just coming off of the box.
Bubble, yeah.
So it was just like, okay, well, might as well.
You should just wait till after Morphicon to see if you find like another beater one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, because I'll see if like maybe I can try to find the last one at Morphicon or something. Probably not, but like, you know. And then in that same box, so I did not know that Chris was going to throw this in, but he threw in Firefly as well.
Nice. Oh, he just gave it to you? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that Brendan Fraser?
Yeah.
Oh no, I think he got a shout.
It was planned to be, but yeah, he got axed.
Yeah, because Chris asked me which classified figures I didn't have, and I just kind of like sent him a list. And then I bought the Triceratops Ranger from him, and then I opened the box, and this was just in there. So
nice,
with a nice little note from Chris. So that was nice.
That's a steal. Then it's like you got the Triceratops for like $20.
Yeah, because he said this was from Chris, and then he wrote in parentheses, "Not lawn, chubby." So...
But I'm both.
But I think that's. Oh, then I also got those Gashapon gears, the one that Chris got, which I just put the review up for those today. And then I think that's it. My Power Sword and Power Lance finally shipped out today, so I hope to have those by next show. So
you're in for a treat.
But yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, wow. Sister, yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be getting used to buttons and shit because Aresol's not here. Yeah, since we're moving on into other things, let's move on into a different thing. Let's see. What are we doing? It's this. It's the news. That's what we're doing.
That's it.
Woo. Check this out. Soda Pop 8 ounce. So this is the condensed version of what you can find on Soda Pop, the actual channel now. Still,
that's right.
It's happening for a second week in a row. We're still going.
We'll see how long it lasts.
We'll see. Because Soda goes flat after a little while. Let's take a look at this one. It's Kamen Rider Juga.
Didn't we look at this last week?
We looked at it at the Geeks press conference reaction. Which was after last week's show.
True.
That's what it was.
But Rye wasn't there, so Rye can comment on this.
That's true. Yeah.
You know how much Rye gives.
Why do you want me to?
The hostility.
Damn.
But Juga here is surprisingly kind of kind of a remold of
Barrett Rex.
Barrett Rex. See, that's why you're here. A lot of the surface details did end up changing into like this electrical sort of crisscross pattern.
It doesn't make you want to jump.
I love the suit's colors. I don't like the suit itself.
Fair.
Yeah. Okay.
I would have rathered it either incorporate the fact that it's the 10 genomes better,
Yeah, they could have destroyed those suits easily. We're not going to need them again.
Right. Or I'm not too sure what exactly I'd want.
Just
out
put
of
him on a
this.
skateboard. It's fine.
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. And then at the end of this, they
George
were like,
can do better.
At the end of this, they said, "Oh, hey, we already revealed Wave 9. Where will this be? Find out later."
It's not getting released. That's what it is.
That's the trick.
Imagine this is some premium Bandai shit. They really fuck us.
Premium Bandai.
I mean, there's so much revise to do that maybe they would throw some of it into a premium, but probably
I wouldn't put it past them.
I'd want it painted more if that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
I mean, unless they wanted to throw like this into a premium set with like Chimera and Diamond, who also are this suit, they could do that, I guess. Since that's what they're doing for the driver, But
yeah, I like all of us are pretty sure it's showing up in mainline Soto, probably next to Revice's Revi and Vice's final forms.
Yeah.
And
it
then,
baffles me that they didn't get into their own.
I know, that's crazy.
Didn't one of them make it?
No,
they showed the 3D prototype of like, hey, we're working on this, but it's not going to be done in time.
Okay. For some reason, I thought one.
I love
other.
the fact that they couldn't get that done, but they got this guy done.
Because it was.
I understand one is completely new and one is a hodgepodge of like other things and remakes.
Well, it's still strange too because they
it's
still
just
got
silly
this
to
done.
me.
They still got this done before Chimera and Diamond, who are the original versions of this suit. Which is weird because like that's where his shoulder pads and head come from, is from those movie riders. So
okay.
Well, they're probably
developing
them.
Maybe that's why I don't like the suit, because I don't like either of those two suits.
Well, there you go. Well, they are destroyed now to make this. So
this is prettier colors because black, gold, and silver is
very true. Very true.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with black and gold. Always looks good.
Unless it's an NFT.
Literally, as soon as I said it, I was like, "Well, there's one time."
Very true.
So yeah, this guy probably showing up in Geeks. But that's not the only thing that happened this week. We had these guys get fully revealed. It is the bad guys of.
It is the Noto trio.
Yeah, brothers. God damn it, Corey.
A Sentai that's now.
And the other one.
What's wrong with you two? Josh won't watch stuff. Corey won't watch stuff.
Hey, at least when I don't watch stuff, I still know what's going on.
That's true.
They know names.
They look cool.
They do look cool.
But they're all, I don't know their names 100%, but aren't they all basically just like Sono with a couple extra letters?
is the blue one. Sononi is the white one, and Sonoza is the orange one.
Yeah.
They are very similar.
So no.
Unfortunately, it appears all of the blades on their weapons are going to be stickers.
Yeah,
so that's fine.
Wonderful. Love that.
Yeah, that's a shame.
But what is painted are all like the chest surface details. Like they got the brown and all the crevices of Orange Man.
Nice.
They got the blue and the blue guy.
Right.
Orange Man?
No, you got the brown and all the crevices.
They're like gradient looks nice too.
Yeah, that's another thing they said that makes this premium. The gradients on the elbows and the knees.
Hold on. You're telling me the gradient black?
And then there's a ton of gold trim on these guys that's painted. So
I mean, now that these are fully confirmed for premium, I'm very curious what's in Yudo too.
Yeah.
Besides like the obvious stuff, but
so yeah, we'll see. Anyway, these are cool. Moving on. Oh wait, also Sonoza, the lady?
Noni.
She has a separate piece to connect her blades into the bow, and she has an extra arrow and 2 hands to hold them. So, bunch of stuff for her. Anyway.
Oh, Peacemaker said, I think the clear parts of the suit are causing problems for the Soto team. That's probably true.
Yeah.
You have to be able to see through it, but not be brittle enough to break.
I mean, they're probably weighing, like, should we, either we're going to do the clear plastic or We're just gonna put a sticker over it and try to make that work.
Right.
I feel like they can't though. I mean, they can put a sticker under it, but I don't think you can. Well, we'll see.
I
They'll
think
figure
they've
it
done
out.
it to the detriment of the figure before.
They have done it.
I
I
think
think
so.
so. Hey, you
Zero
know,
One Form or something did it. I think. Freezing.
you know what they
Bear, maybe?
haven't done yet? Denji Man.
Yeah, these look.
Denji Blue.
That's right.
These look fantastic.
It looks.
And I
Yeah,
want
these look wonderful. All of the little circuitry details on the foreheads are molded in. Like,
That's great.
it's wild.
Because the only stickers these guys have are what the cuffs, the boots,
Yeah.
and the belts, right? Yeah.
They're
Just the
still
silver.
doing that thing where they're like the stickers look really great on these for the cuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's a
I mean,
it's
they
a
should
nice
be
smooth
easy enough.
surface. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's just like you said, smooth, it doesn't bother me as much.
Yeah. They come with tons of weapons. On the side, they have the holstered, and I think they're called Denji sticks.
Yeah, baby.
And then you can have them just holding them regularly. Those weapons are painted, but they are supplemented with stickers.
Would those also be called Denji sticks?
And then they do have the combined version. I forgot what that was called. So I think it's like Denji Boomerang or something.
Probably something like that. That sounds like an 80s Sentai thing.
And then they said these guys were made in a time before like a Team Bazooka, so they threw in a bunch of extra things in place of that.
Yeah,
so
those are really cool.
They all have bats. They all have. I think pink has a katana. Yellow has.
It's like a blaster.
I do think it was Adam's power washer.
Were these things they actually used in the show?
Yeah, they said that the blog mentioned that it was like, oh, you get Denji Pink's sword from episode 41 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like these one-off things that I guess were a thing.
Okay.
So
and then everybody gets their punchy fists except for Pink, who gets like this open palm, like choppy hand situation.
I mean, these scarves are definitely stolen from some other Shoto release, right? I mean, I feel
definitely just Ichigo's.
Yeah. They're like, what if we spin it around to the front? Damn it, that's genius.
Yeah, these are great. They went up for pre-order. They can drain your wallet with these now, or
that's right.
Whenever.
I liked I didn't include the pictures, but those pictures that they did with the Sun Vulcan ones.
Yes.
Because those were a reference to like a magazine scan.
Oh, really?
I think like it was in like a Telebukun or something like that. Because the teams never interacted, but since the shows were kind of like since Sun Vulcan was sort of a sequel to Denji Man, they had like some kind of promo scan or something for them where they were like in those.
I know that one comes after the other, but it's a direct.
I think a villain gets transferred over.
Yeah, a villain carries over, and I think there might be other connections than that, but yeah,
maybe
it's
like
not
the
like,
organization or something.
Yeah, something. But I don't think there's a ton of connections, but
yeah. But they didn't get to cross over until now on your shelf.
Right.
Come December or January? Which one?
I think these were December.
December.
I know. Well, actually, I know the Noto Yudo set was December, so this might be January. Actually,
I think this is. Yeah. Let me check, but I do believe this is
either or. It's both
January. It is January, around the same time, but they went up for pre-order the same day.
So this is the 8th Shoto superset.
Yeah.
What's the 9th Shoto superset, Corey?
Boy, howdy.
Scribbles.
Circles.
Denji Blue again. Wow.
Yeah, it is. Denji Blue, Denji White, Denji Darker Blue, Denji Yellow, and Denji Red.
So this raises the question of, do you think we're going to be getting a, just a base 5-person set and then a 6th one with...
I never even thought about that.
Yeah, I don't know what his Japanese name is.
Ninja Man. It's really not that complex.
Okay. Wow. All right. Just Ninja Man.
Yeah.
I didn't even consider that they would do Ninja Man,
but
I would love a Shoto Ninja Man.
Oh, for sure.
That would be really cool.
And if they did a Ninja Man, do you think they'd give him the alternate?
I mean, it's not that complex of a transformation.
Why not just do either have him transform or just do a 2-pack.
I'd like a 2-pack.
So like he's.
Well, I mean, this.
I was gonna say so he's not by himself, but then they put Zanaku by himself. So
they did. Yeah.
They also put Gokai Silver by himself and just a bunch of other shit. So
yeah. And what was the other guy? Bio Hunter or whatever.
Yeah, he was by himself.
Silva. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would definitely say that Ninja Man wouldn't be in the base set because he's not teased here in any capacity. Doesn't mean he's not, but like
right here.
So
ooh, that's a cool idea.
Oh, that would make sense.
Because I'm pretty sure he only transformed when he was big.
Yeah, he never transforms when he's small.
So that'd actually be really cool.
Yes.
That would make a lot of sense, actually.
Yes, give me that.
Because then you could focus the Shoto on being like an articulated, smaller figure of
Right.
and then have the super mini plot be able to transform.
I believe that's
a
Shakugan
fantastic
project.
Fuck you.
This also goes well with the fact that the Kaku Ranger Super Mini Plots are being re-released. So
yeah, and on top of that, this is another instance where they're going back and redoing teams that they've already done in
thankfully,
SMP.
because they're almost done.
Yeah, but another thing is that we got those like just regular statue dudes out of Ninja Man or these ninja dudes. They also made Kaku Ranger. They also made
Cock Ranger. Just say it.
They also made
Don't be afraid.
Die Ranger as the statues, I think.
Oh, did they? Oh, I do seem to remember that actually. Was that around the time that they did those weird artisan versions of the mecha where they were not new versions, they were just the old molds?
I have no idea.
Oh, where they re-released the yes.
Because they released
that would make sense. I forgot
they released the Dairo and whatever the other one, Wan Tiger. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, Wonton Tiger.
Yeah.
if you guys want to correct me in the comments, that'd be great. But I think I remember seeing.
I feel like I do too.
Versions of them. Yeah. So I don't know that would be off the table.
Well,
like
I mean,
technically, this is them going back for their SMP releases, but maybe.
Because Gokaiger is the only set that has no SMP connection at all.
Yeah.
Because every other set either does or they're catching up to it. So
yeah.
So far.
But I will take an SMP Gokaio, just putting that on the table. So.
yeah, for sure.
But
and obviously all the rest of them too.
They did do a Die Ranger set.
Okay, cool.
It did not have Kiba Ranger in it though.
Oh,
okay. That's strange.
They're gonna put them in a separate pack with a.
The Kaku Ranger set didn't have Ninja Man in it either. Oh wait.
Yeah, that I know.
Yeah, no. The only thing I can think of that like got the same scale for Ninja Man was they did make a Ranger key of him.
Well, I have the and pardon the.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that thing because I came with the Doron changer, didn't it?
Yeah,
that's right.
Oh wow, you're gonna have him in so many different scales.
He is probably. I bet he scales with Mission Fleet. Yeah, I bet he's close.
But no, I really like the Shoto Super SMP dual pack for him. That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
I don't think
just like they did for. I mean, put it in the same box, just like with the one Corey thought he was buying.
Oh, Hakaiser.
Hakaiser.
Yeah, Hakaiser and Hakaijuo. Yeah, that was really funny.
Thanks. I still have it. Aresol said he'd buy it from me.
But yeah, I mean, I'm curious. I was talking about this with Corey before the show, but like, it seems like we've gotten so many Shoto supersets right in a row because we had Live Man pre-orders go up in June, and then Denji Man pre-orders just went up, and now we have this teaser. But sometimes they tease Shoto supersets many months in advance.
Yeah.
Because like Live Man, they started teasing with those like all gray prototypes back in February. So that took 4 months for that to go up for pre-order. Denji Man kind of came out of nowhere. That was like a 2 or 3 week teaser ahead of time. Yeah. So this we might not even see, especially since it's just this kind of image. It's not even like a physical prototype.
Yeah, Denji Man really did just like you said.
Yeah, I think we got our first teaser for that.
It's all your fault, Chris.
July.
Yeah, that is really true. They're like, this is going to be months from now, but we better just do it now.
The Bandai team watching this was like, "Oh no, Chris Long of Long's Toys is on to us."
They're like, this one asshole in America made a joke, so we'll fix his wagon. Boom, make him buy this.
The problem is now that we have 9 of these, and that's a pretty considerable amount of Sentai, and now that I want to buy these, this line will not get through everything. So I'm sorry.
Damn it, Josh.
I've ruined it.
Just get
stop buying these. No, you're not. I'm revoking your Gokaiger ones.
It is gonna take them.
What do we have? Jetman and
Mega Ranger would catch them up to SMP. Although the Jew Ranger and Live Man and Kaka Ranger SMPs got re-released, but the Mega Ranger and Jetman ones I don't think did.
That is true.
So I don't know what that means.
I mean, they might do it later.
Yeah,
whenever they're closer to, because if they're going to do it, it would make sense. Because, like you said, the 3 they just re-released are all happening.
Yeah, which I'm sure was not a coincidence. I'm sure that was a plan.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. They're re-releasing them alongside the Shoto sets. So, if they are going to do those 2, they would wait and re-release.
I feel like Jetman has a better chance of happening in Shoto Super before Mega Ranger, but
probably. But who knows? Mega Ranger was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a very long time ago. And he's also kind of interesting too, because like Denji Man is one of those Sentai that don't have a lot of mecha, so they've already pretty much done everything they could have done.
That's what someone in the chat just said. And I apologize. I could scroll up, but let's see.
I was talking to Josh. I was like, I really appreciate these not coming out too often because I can buy other lines while I still wait on this.
Really it's been like 3 years of this, 2 years of this, so it's been like what, a couple sets a year, if that, like 3 sets a year.
Isn't it great having a whole team at once?
It really is. Yes, it is.
But the other thing is, I don't know if they're going to do Shoto for the more like anything they've done Yudo of. I would think they would wait till the end. But then again, if Shoto
I was thinking about that
Shoto Kamen Rider or any indication,
right, exactly,
they'll bounce around the same 5 teams.
I had that exact thought when I got the Gokaiger set in the other day, because I was like, well, I'm already kind of collecting Yudo, and if I want to get into Shoto, I'm like, would they even bother doing any of the Sentai that have gotten the Yudo?
I mean, the scales are terrible though. That's
they're not great. They're not good at all.
Yeah, so, like, Shoto Sentai is nowhere near. Like if you put Aresol Red next to Gokai Red, it's going to look ridiculous.
And the problem with that too is it's the same problem that like Shoto Chronicle kind of has, and I guess Shoto to an extent too, where it's like when you get to the more modern stuff, you have a bunch of forms and stuff like that you can do, and I don't think Shoto Super would bother with that.
No, they wouldn't.
They've definitely, just because of the nature of them doing older Sentai, they haven't really had to deal with it.
Yeah.
Although when they've shown that they're gonna they would do it though, because like Gokaiger has all the armor, but then again that was probably just a promotion for the film that they did that.
Yeah,
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I just if it's something extensive, like what is it, Dynaman that has those like really powered up suits?
No, Dynaman has like a
Who had that extra like armor padding?
Before Ranger, I think there was one team that had like a one-off armor. I want to say it was maybe 5-man that had that.
Okay, well, like I feel like for that, which
Sentai power-ups weren't really a thing until like Ranger with the shield transferring and stuff like that.
If it's something that would require a remold of the base suit, I don't think we're gonna get it. But if it's something that you could just snap on, I think that's an easy do. I'm also like if they did Shinkenger, you could probably putting on the
jackets.
Or like I was just thinking if they did Kyoryuger, you could just give like a separate arm and just take it off at the bicep.
Oh yeah,
take it off at the bicep and put on the one that has the armor down the side.
Mm-hmm.
And they never did candy toys for Kyoryuger. Well, I mean, they did like just red and the bike, but
they did gold and red, which were in scale with Gaim's figures at the time.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
But then they did a separate red figure that was out of scale.
I wonder what they would do for a like when you start getting to the more modern Sentai that are huge, like teams. Like
just
how would you?
Two sets.
I guess, yeah. So
But that's
Gokaiger proves that they would do multiple sets. So.
The chat they're talking about how they never did Mega Voyager or Mega Winger. They could do those.
Yeah, Mega Voyager.
Oh, okay.
When the Shoto come out and then re-release the old two.
Yeah,
that would make sense.
And I don't suppose because like with
AJMC mentioned it. I knew Dyna Black had something. Like I know there was one team where one member had something for some reason. Yeah.
With Soto and Shoto, they're always like every so often we're gonna be upgrading the body in some sort of way, but Shoto Super is like, no, we cracked the code here. I think we're good. So they're basically just shitting out the same thing each time.
And that's fine, yeah. I mean,
yeah, it's a good mold.
I can't even imagine how like cool it would look if they got through like the vast majority of Sentai teams. That would
For
look
sure,
really neat.
yeah. Yeah, I cannot wait for that feature.
Especially since they are stepping out of the being tied to SMP boundaries. So
Peacemaker's saying he'd want all the he'd want enough codes for all the Shinkengers.
Oh, for sure.
And I can see what he's saying where like it might not happen. I definitely don't. I see them putting in one because like for Jew Ranger you had to swap around.
Yeah, but the Dragon Shield never appeared on somebody twice.
Sure.
There was actually a time where all the Shinkengers had the jackets.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
So that would be valid.
That might be a second set then.
Yeah.
And then you could just stick these next to them.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
That does work pretty well.
I think so.
I forgot about that.
They're great. Anyway, moving on. Oh, you can check out more about this on Soda Pop. Hey, Kamen Rider.
More to say?
I don't know.
Yeah,
we just talked about that picture for 25 minutes.
What is Kabuto's animal?
It's a centipede, of course.
Yeah,
what?
The classic animal that Kabuto is based off of, just like Driver and Octopuses go way back. So,
Ghost Rhino is my band name.
But yeah, so these are a thing. We knew the Driver was going to be a thing. But
I do want to point out that these are all of the animals that make up the Chimera.
That is true. Yes.
Along with the crocodile.
Right. So there is some reasoning behind the grouping of these.
There's a reasoning behind the animals. There's not a reasoning behind why the animals are connected to the rider.
Right.
Since the show started.
And I also didn't expect the drive stamp to be like white and red, because a lot of drive gimmicks are like black and red. But I do like it. So yeah, they announced this, which finishes all of the Heisei riders. So if you've been collecting them all, you should have them all. And then they announced the Chimera Driver and Juga Driver unit set, which is exactly what we expected it to be once they were delaying it because we saw that there was clips on the belt. So we knew something was going to happen, and then there we go. I really want it because when you scan, because you can scan dice on the side. The Chimera Driver or the Juga Driver, whatever, the side where you like plug the adapter thing into has a Vice stamp like infrared scanner thing, and when you scan the stamps on there, it says the name of the rider instead of the animal, which is really cool. I really like that a lot. So it basically works like that scanner that's on the top of the rolling Vice stamp, where you kind of like hold it there for a minute. But yeah, I really like that feature. Which is probably because they showed there was like a commercial on Bandai's YouTube that had George's actor like showing off the toy, and it showed him using the Drive Octopus stamp and stuff like that. So I imagine that they'll probably like to sell these stamps, use them in the show very briefly as like Juga just pulling them out of nowhere and using them for some reason. So yeah, there's that. So the stamps are what, like 88 on Toku Collectibles, I think.
Yeah.
And then the Driver was 140. So, which, I mean, it can be all three different riders. So, if you care about the movie once at all.
That's why you need to buy 3 of them.
Yeah, Zero and Zephyr.
I bought 4 in case I break one.
Okay. There you go.
Which I'm just going to smash that one immediately and then move on to with them.
Perfect. But yeah, so these are a thing.
All
now
right.
that they could just finish the last 9 Showa riders they haven't done, every main rider.
That'll be one big premium Bandai set.
Yeah, probably.
Halfway through Geets.
Yeah, probably.
Like they did with all the trigger hyper keys.
I mean, they did that same thing with the show of lock seeds back during Gaim. At the very end, they just threw them into a big
Yeah.
That's true. And I think the icons too, and the gashats, they do that a lot.
Yeah, but they never did like show ones of those guys.
They're just like, ah, shit.
Didn't
we
they do
forgot
show?
everybody.
Oh no, that was a big Heisei set.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, they do it
But
a lot.
I mean, there's enough screens in the Demon's Driver left for animals that they can give stamps to, so I'm sure.
That's why every time I get a new stamp, I'm like, what's it gonna do with Demon's Driver?
right. Yeah, because they programmed like 100 screens in there or something like that. So
I just got the swordfish and I was all excited and I was like, this looks kind of dumb. Oh well.
All right. Cool.
yeah,
No, we called it.
Yeah.
It's no different except for voice clips.
If you want this, if you want someone who's not the actors from the real show.
At least if you really, really care about the voice clips, you can buy the Gaia memories separate.
Yeah, that's true. I will say whoever does the voice for Philip on the show is a damn good impersonation
Yeah, he's not bad.
of the original actor.
Yeah.
I'll let you know when I watch the show.
Shotaro's not too much, but Philip, that guy does a good job. It sounds like him a lot.
Yeah, so this went up. It's basically the same thing as the
Box has the best CSM item since the O's driver display buckle.
Now that one serves much more of a purpose. I mean, I get it. Like if you never got the CSM one a couple years ago and you're watching the show,
you have no version of the double driver.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Who knows? Maybe the anime community will take this one.
Yeah, it's $30 more than the 1.5 one was when it came out a couple years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's $230 on Toku Collectibles. The original 1.5 was $200 because that's what I paid for it.
Okay.
But yeah, so then there's two other things coming, which is the Axle driver, which they haven't shown off yet, and the Dopant memory, which we don't know what that would be.
I mean, maybe I'd get that.
I'm sure they'll redo Fang memory when it appears in the show.
I hope so, because I really want a Fang memory for my double driver, and I don't have one.
But then it'll have all the anime voice clips.
Yeah, but I mean, as long as it could just be a functioning Fang memory, I don't care.
Yeah. Are the memories for the CSM the same as the ones that came out back in the day? Like, are they the same size?
Yeah.
Okay, you can still use like the original Candy Toy and Gashpon exclusive memories in the CSM belt.
Oh, that's cool. I was thinking more the other way. Like I have a super best
that's
double driver, and
that
I just never got a Fang memory. So depending on what that costs, maybe.
And these ones, all the CSM ones, or at least the 1.5 ones, because the original CSMs actually didn't have it, but these have the silver buttons on the memories, which are show accurate. Because the original CSM didn't have that.
You know how in the US we have like toys that make sounds, but obviously they don't have actual voice clips from the real actors? That's kind of what this is on a grander scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think this is all Japan prices? Was there a chance that they might?
I didn't see a Team Comrade announcement about this, but like it makes sense.
I mean,
they
since
brought
we're
the
getting
original
the anime over here,
I don't know why you would bring this one over. Well, no, they are because
AJMC says they are.
I also knew because they were at what convention did Eric just go to? Was it C2E2?
C2E2.
They had a Bluefin booth there, and this and a Axle driver were on display. So yeah, they're coming over here.
And this is off topic a little bit. Is Team Kamen Rider coming to PMC?
I don't know. Actually,
I have no idea.
All right,
that would be cool.
It would.
Yeah. All right. Next up. 0101010101.
So these are all the cover variants for the same issue. So these are the first cover for issue 1 of the comic series, which I think they said is a 4-issue series.
That Izu looks like someone took a picture of the statue and tried to redraw the statue instead.
They're like candy toy vinyl.
Yeah, he looks like the grown-up version of Dora the Explorer.
Oh no, no, I see it though. I see it. I put
now,
them...
Is this just going to be sold in regular comic shops like the Ultraman stuff?
I think so. Yeah.
Nice.
I put them in order from best to worst. I think as it just keeps going.
I like the one in the bottom right.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just it's just the same one as the one above it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I think the one with Ragnarok on it, which is the new rider, I think is the main cover. At least I hope it is, because I like that one the best.
Yeah.
I think they revealed who he is, in like one of the articles or something, because I heard somebody talk about how Ragnarok is his dad, but not the Human Gear version of his dad, like the human version of his dad. So
okay.
I guess that's
way to not put a spoiler warning on that.
AJMC says she looks like a person from the Dark Crystal.
Oh my god!
That's a Jim Henson Muppet.
Yeah, I definitely see that.
That's hilarious.
The one that's just like pictures of the suits from the show isn't bad. I just kind of wish it was like kind of like an actual like.
I like the anime version more than just the suit one.
Yeah.
This looks like this was made by somebody in Photoshop.
Right.
I could make that.
Right, exactly. That's how bad it is. Corey can make it.
Thanks.
I forget if they said where this takes place in the show. But
I think in Japan.
Probably, actually.
That's probably true. I think somebody said that it's kind of like in between random episodes or something like that. So
I'll definitely buy it. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, if I can just buy it and never read it with everything else.
Cool. Yeah.
So you know how Korea got Kyoryuger Brave, and then they did actually do stuff with it in Japan?
Yeah.
Is there any chance this might spawn something?
I'm very curious, because like, could we get a figure for Ragnarok?
Yeah.
Put them in Shoto O. I mean, they just did 01 and Shoto, what is it, XX, whatever.
No, obviously, Chris, it would be Shoto Geets, whatever we call it, set 7, featuring Saber, featuring Revice, featuring 01.
Featuring 01 US.
Yeah. 01. So.
Featuring Strange Izu.
Which will include one half of a Geets form, and everything else will be from 3 different shows.
Yeah.
So.
Her face, and I don't know why I'm seeing this. Her face is reminding me of bad CGI Sonic.
That too, yeah, it is. Yeah, I see that. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited, but like, unless there are gonna be like toys available, I don't know how.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious where this will go.
We have to buy the comic so that it does well enough to spawn the toys.
Josh will buy it years after, not read it.
No, I'll buy this when it comes out. I just won't read it.
Sure. I think this is something. This is something that if I hang out with my friends at the comic shop, I'll pick one of these up.
Good idea.
Corey rides his bike home after school, and then they all just want to go to the comic book shop and hang out.
I mean, my friends typically go to Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments there, so. Anyway,
it's definitely interesting. I never would have thought we would have gotten an original 01 comic that's canon or supposed to be canon. So
that's wild.
It is. It really is.
Okay. Oh, look at these friends.
Yeah. So we reacted to, or most of us reacted to the press conference last week. Ryan, do you have any thoughts on these guys?
No.
Fair enough.
They're all people.
That is true. Yes.
You got the bad boy, the girl, Dracula, guy in a suit, knockoff Harley Quinn, and the old man.
Perfect. There you go.
If she's knockoff Harley Quinn, does that make the main character Douche Wayne?
Nice.
Thanks.
No, I said he was Dracula.
I see.
But yeah, that's Geets. That's the cast of Geets.
Okay. But yeah, the press conference happened, but I feel like usually the press conference is like live on a stage, and there's a host, and they bring him out, and they ask him questions, and then we see the suit, and there's like a fake fight, and then we hear the theme song.
Yeah.
And none of that happened. It was just like, here are these 4 or 5 people in a room shooting a shit for 10 minutes. And then it was over.
And then they cut to the head writer outside where the wind was blowing and had him talk for a couple minutes.
Yeah. Do you want to see these guys play a mini game halfway through? We got that too.
It was
that was an ad for a mini
trailer. They showed this like a minute and a half trailer. Then they had the 5 of them sit in the room and talk for a little bit. Then, like Josh said, the head writer talked outside because I guess he was like, COVID, I'm going to stay outside for my interview. And then they played like that game, and then they showed the same trailer again, nothing different, and then it was over. The whole thing was like 25 minutes.
Which is still not region locked, by the way, on Bandai's YouTube.
Wow. And it's still like twice to 3 times as long as any Power Rangers live stream. I get it. I don't know. Like I said, it didn't feel like we got all the usual bells and whistles, and it was a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, Box says that the Geeks one was 32 minutes and the Don Brothers one was 49.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, honestly,
I know that they're usually not super long anyway, but like, yeah, I agree with you though, Chris. It did feel very
like just all I cared. Like the only part I cared about was the 1.5-minute trailer. The rest of it, I really didn't give a shit about at all.
Yeah.
And like, we didn't get a theme song sample. We didn't get like, usually they have, like I said, someone comes out in the suit and jumps around for 5 minutes.
I am very surprised that we didn't get a theme song sample.
Like the one from Saber had the entire fucking Tokyo Ska Orchestra come out.
Right. And then one guy sang. It was like the height of COVID. And they're like, we're going to assemble 30 people on the stage. This one gentleman will step forward, sing for 5 minutes, and then everyone else is just like, then why did that all need to? All right.
Yeah, because
what's like a good idea at the height
like, he's totally safe. He's got a piece of plastic right here. It's fine. Germs can't get around that. It doesn't even have a top.
They showed off like they announced who's doing the theme, but they didn't like play any of the themes. So.
Yeah.
That's a
Did
pretty
I include
big
that slide?
get. I think.
Is that the next slide, Corey? What is the next slide?
I don't know.
Okay, I can't remember if I put through. Yeah. But because Gaim's band is back.
Yeah, Gaim's band with
that lady.
I'm gonna get her name fucked up.
I don't remember who it was at all, so
I couldn't tell you a single thing.
Yeah.
Komakuni, I think,
that
or it's the other way around.
You'd have to ask.
Anyway, very popular Japanese singer.
Okay. I would really like to have a flocked version of that sheep thing on the side.
Yeah,
that's a sheep, right?
Didn't you just win that in the crane?
See, this is most of the riders. There is an 8th one where it's just the. There is an 8th one where it's just the panda head without ears painted, which is a different rider. I think that's
no
supposed
ears.
to be
Common rider, no ears.
Yeah, there you go. But the Telebikun scans that we got later on this week had 8 of the ID core things. So I don't remember half of these people's names, but I will get them eventually. Corey will never get them. But
no, why would I?
Yeah.
So we were talking earlier during that stream that like if Soto made a base body, how easy would it be to make all of these guys? And I think because Green has that thigh strap, and then
Buffa has
the cuffs.
Yeah,
and honestly, guy has the skirt that you can peg into the back, but
this just looks like somebody photoshopped heads onto like members of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Well, I can't unsee that now. Thank you, Chris. It's very true, though.
Can you swap the arms and the head and turn one of these into Quake?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Or the other one's Maria Hill. Yeah, Kamen Rider Maria Hill.
Right.
Perfect,
my favorite.
There it is. Wow.
Very good.
It's definitely an interesting concept.
I said, what a concept.
Yeah.
Chad is saying that the unpainted ear panda is a polar bear.
Sure.
Do we have a picture of that friend?
You bet we don't. I didn't care that much.
Did a while ago, I thought.
Why are you so angry about this show? We don't know anything about it.
Oh, I just didn't feel like putting more pictures in.
See, they're doing it in reverse Gao Ranger
like
order.
we talked about it when the magazines
with the panda, and then you get polar bear, and then grizzly's a hard to get male.
Rye's right. We did talk about it in the magazine leak cover, whatever, last week. Technically, I don't think we really knew exactly what was going on with it there at that point, but
I think at that point we just assumed it was the panda.
Yeah. Right. Now that you've brought it up, it would probably be kind of easy to like turn these heads into different animals if you wanted to just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Turn that lamb into
like Tycoon is like a tanuki or something, but he's green and it could technically be like fucking anything.
Yeah,
like a lizard. Yeah.
It's definitely a perfect thing for like
the panda's going to be 3 different things in the show as we know of right now.
Right.
Yeah. You can make a red panda out of that.
The sheep could be a ram.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it could be a ram.
It's definitely perfect for just like one-off rider episode appearances or something.
You can turn Geets into a bat. He's
penguin,
already a bat man.
The penguin one, Matt was talking about how it looked like an owl. It could be an owl.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does kind of.
Yeah.
Like,
it's also just Kaiser.
It does look like
all it takes is very minimal repainting and remolding on some of these to
Right.
get a whole new animal out
That's
of it.
exciting.
Especially if you don't give them like buckle forms and you just give them this kind of form.
Especially if this is supposed to be
the cat's a cat. It could be like 12 different cats.
Oh yeah, it could be like a lynx. It could be a
orange cat, black cat, lynx, cheetah, tiger, all with the same helmet.
What is this, Bubba Gump's cats?
It could be Dame Judi Dench.
Yeah, I mean, it really could work. But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for the show. Though I do think it looks like a fun premise, and I like this kind of idea here. I'm just very interested to see Soto tackle.
I would be very down for a show that just like basically doesn't have monsters.
Yeah.
Like it's just like new people playing the game, and
it turns out the people were the actual monsters all time.
I always knew that.
We'll take you and your stupid dog out of here.
Baffa.
Butt fuck.
HMC said one can be Denji Blue.
Denji Blue will show up at some point.
Yeah.
I included these pictures since they're like the main riders.
This buffalo's got a chainsaw.
Yeah, you bet he does. Because Tycoon is the secondary.
An armful of carrots.
Yeah, Tycoon is the quote official secondary.
Yeah.
He's too good. His description was too good.
Yeah. Which is still strange because Matt was talking about how the listings say that his ID core comes with the Christmas cake, which seems extremely bizarre if that's how they're doing it.
Gotta sell those cakes, Josh.
Here.
Gotta sell those cakes.
I better get the actual cake this time.
I know, yeah. I'm thinking like, damn, look at the cakes on that guy.
Yeah. He's a cake. This guy's got carrot fingers.
That's right.
Box says, "Watch Tycoon get Mitchied." He could.
Yeah, that's my preemptive.
I like how like everybody on Twitter is like, "Oh, Tycoon's gonna die at Christmas," and Corey's just like, "Tycoon's gonna be Mitchie."
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, look what they're doing with Kiji, brother. They can do anything.
It's true.
No spoilers.
But yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen what I'm talking about, Chris. Those episodes ago.
Yeah, you have seen it.
All right.
But yeah, I think that's the last Geese thing I put in here. I don't remember. Yeah, It is. All right.
What happened with these people?
Just Zenkaiser Black. I didn't put in other figure art stuff, but it was just like, oh, hey, Sentai figure arts are, few and far between. So I figured, why not?
Check it out. This one goes on the right. Can you tell?
I mean, I put it in here. You can't get this figure art, but I put it in here anyway. So
you can't. What do you mean?
It's a Tamashii Nations exclusive.
Oh, really fuck that!
So
it's a Tamashii Nations exclusive, and you have to like be in a lottery.
Yeah.
To get it.
Or
apparently you have to have like it's one per, and you have to have an account.
Yeah.
Apparently
you have to like spend enough money on Premium Bandai to like have enough points to be in like the higher up tier of Premium Bandai or something. I don't know. It's really dumb. It's extremely dumb.
Yeah.
The whole point of making remolds and repaints is to save money. If you're just doing a limited run, you're not making your money.
Yeah. Could you imagine if Hasbro only did one limited repaint of one of their Transformers?
Imagine only putting Iron Man out once. Yeah. And then the rest are just
I don't know why they're being weird about this. I guess it's because he never appeared in the show, so they didn't really want anyone to have a figure on him. They want you to forget that they did this.
Yeah, I mean, this past week I spent $5 on a Yudo. All I need. I didn't even need the $12 change here. That was too much for what this is. So
there's one figure art for every time he shows up in the show.
That's right.
So like 3.
Did they ever do the red version of this?
Nope.
Zenkai Red? No.
Okay. They have not.
Maybe
they
that's
also never made
mass
here,
repaint.
so I don't know.
Oh, yeah. All right, whatever. Next. Lightning Storm, Flash.
Oh yeah, I love a Morphicon leak stuff. It's awesome. All right. All right. So woke up on Wednesday or whenever the hell this happened. And these are Tom Whalen artwork posters that Morphicon is going to be including in like the bags that you get with like the memberships. So if you bought a weekend pass, which is Red Ranger or higher, so like red, gold, and platinum, I think, you're going to get the Ranger poster here. And if you are a Gold Ranger member or higher, you're going to get the villain poster. So I'm going to have to track down a villain poster somehow.
Unless you walk up and say, yeah, I'm supposed to be getting this one. They'll probably just hand it to you.
Probably, honestly.
Sometimes they'll just give you 2 Draken figures for no reason.
Right. So, you
bought 40s, right? Sure.
Yeah. So, so these are really cool because I love Tom Whalen's artwork. However, Dino Fury Blue is on the Ranger artwork, and that does not exist as a Lightning figure yet. Where it does exist, it does exist on the list of stuff that I've heard is coming from a certain news source. So
also, it looks like Magnet Defender is thinking about Cody Jarrett. He's just like, oh, remember that guy that time? And then it's like, you see it in anime, it's like ... and then there's a big circle of that little guy right there.
Yeah. So it's just here, Dino Fury Blue, which like I said, I already knew the one that was going to be coming, but it confirms it. I also love that go ahead.
In Space Pink's collar is wrong.
Oh yeah, it's wrong on the box too.
Oh, is it?
That just never got fixed. I actually DM'd Tom to ask him why these ones in particular, because it's a very weird group of figures. And basically he said that Scott reached out to him to do posters and that they thought it'd be a cool idea if he just made a collage of some of his favorite pieces that he's done.
Oh, okay.
So good job, Tom. You leaked it.
I can see why Dino Fury Blue would be a favorite. The perspective on that second horn, like the foreshortening, that's tough.
Yeah,
that's really impressive.
I just think
also,
it's so
at least
funny.
You got the right part of the helmet silver.
Yeah. I just find it super funny that like not only did he leak the artwork for the box for that, but like it's also one of the ones that's so prominent on the poster. So like you immediately see it and go, wait, that
if Magnet Defender was thinking about it, you could just say, well, he's wishing that one day he'll come out. That's what he's just fantasizing.
What's also cool to me is that because I like how you have the villains one, being kind of a mirrored image of the Ranger one. But since they flipped the artwork around, it's facing the opposite direction than like they are on the boxes. And for most artwork, you can just mirror it and it would still match. But he actually went in and changed Blaze and Zed's artwork to have the Z and the little chest thing facing the correct direction.
Very nice.
So that's really cool. So like even though most of these are just a collage together, he did alter them where they needed to be.
Right.
Except for In Space Pink, didn't fix it, but it's fine.
Also, to me, Rita's always looked like she's looking out the top of a car as it's moving
because her things are looking to breathe.
Yeah. So, but no, I love
about to shoot her tits out at the enemy in front of her.
But yeah, I mean, I'm happy that I'm already getting the Ranger one and I didn't even know it until they revealed it, and then I just got to find the villain one, but I'm sure that won't be difficult.
You'll find it on the table.
Exactly.
That's all you got to do.
They'll probably just sell it to you.
Yeah. Right. So,
because that was like the year I went and they had that. Remember that poster shoot of Godzilla fighting the Dragon Zord?
Yeah.
And I wanted it so bad, but they're like, "Oh, you're the tier right below the one that gets that," and I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah. Cool. All right. Ultraman.
Yeah. So
is getting releases?
It is.
Oh,
apparently.
okay.
So previously it was only at like certain like film festivals or whatever, but apparently it's getting like an actual.
It's because he's so lanky, he can just naturally reach every continent.
Yeah, right. And now that Bandai's released all the spoiler merchandise for it, you can go like, oh, cool. Now you can see it. So
where can I see it?
I don't know.
Like a directory?
They did not announce dates or locations or anything.
When they put it on Blu-ray or something.
Yeah, they basically were just like, it's gonna happen, and everyone's like, cool. That was about it with that.
Yeah.
I hope it's like a Fathom Events thing because
more than likely. Yeah, more than likely. That's what it'll be. That's what, wasn't Shin Godzilla a Fathom Events, or was that just released?
So I don't know.
Did you guys?
I was with Tokusatsu Network at the time. I saw a press copy.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
I remember the Shin Godzilla was the one I was like, oh, I'm a little bit late, but I'm still before the movie gets there. And they're like, no, we put this in the theater with 15 seats, and now there's one seat, and I had to watch the whole movie like this.
Oh,
so
no.
Godzilla looks bigger.
Yeah, he was big. But I'm sure they'll put this on Blu-ray. They put Shin Godzilla on Blu-ray eventually. So.
Oh man, Ultraman's way longer than I thought.
Yeah, can you imagine? I mean, geez. String bean.
All right, cool. Marvel.
Yes, so I think we had seen 2 of these before.
I think 2, yeah.
Yeah, the Flyman and the Hydra agent with the Warthog mask.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then they're like, we made Molten Man. I'm like, yeah, of course you did. All you did was take Human Torch's body and accessories and put the same color plastic in the mold for Sandman's head, and then you're like, here it is, it's Molten Man.
Nice.
And then Silvermane all the way on the left, and then they did like a purpley small symbiote Spider-Man because it's supposed to be Ultimate Symbiote Spider-Man.
Oh,
okay.
From the Ultimate Universe they did like 20 years ago at this point.
Right.
So what is this? $200?
I don't think it's that much. I didn't. Oh, it didn't happen yet. I was gonna say I'm not gonna. If I had to guess, I'm gonna say around 100 because it's
it's gonna be more than that.
The Wolverine one, yeah, the Wolverine one was.
I would say this is probably gonna be like 130.
Yeah, but they're like what 25 a piece, so yeah.
Okay.
I'd say 130.
But the Wolverine one, it's Amazon, so like you just wait, and like the Wolverine one went on sale for like $80.
That's true.
When I bought it, so I was like 5 figures for $80, so I'm happy with that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because they had a whole fan first, one of those fan stream events.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they basically went over pretty much everything from Comic-Con and like elaborated on it.
All the Black Panther stuff.
Yeah,
and
like that's why some of these are at
my favorite ever though is when Ryan brings them out and they're on their cool little plastic stands and he poses them all right, and then they're like, okay, next, and Dwight just goes, and it's like he doesn't give a shit. He just goes and then goes and throws them somewhere. It was like, and here's the guns.
Pew.
That's awesome.
He's my favorite. He loves it and doesn't give a shit all in the same moment. I don't understand.
Yeah, he's always kind of like the one that's like he just needs to get things going.
I think he loves the sculpting, but he doesn't really like the live streams. If I had to guess,
sure,
because I think
I
think he's excited about the figure, but then he's just like, let's get this done as quick as possible. Throw that over there.
I definitely did not expect. If we're ready to move on to the next slide, I don't mean to
I don't think there's anything. It's going up for pre-order. It's an Amazon exclusive Tuesday at 1. Buy it if you want it.
I didn't expect. I guess I should have, based off of the Comic-Con, like what they already shown off. But I didn't think they were just going to blast through the entirety of Disney Plus Wave 4. And
I love the Build-A-Figure and do not give a shit about any of these individual figures, with the exception of Randall Park.
Yeah,
because I love. I mean, he doesn't look the best, but it's all right.
Yeah. I like the Jonathan Majors figure too.
Is that Kang?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though the cloak means he can't move anything, but
yeah, I don't know. I have.
It's just so much what if again.
Yeah, I mean, well, first of all, you guys know I hate zombies, so right off the tape, I don't want them at all. Red Skull looks fine, but they just did a Red Skull not that long ago.
That's the thing too. Not only is there so much what if, it's why Red Skull from What If? That doesn't look like any different.
Yeah, they're just
What If?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. It's labeled under
Captain Carter.
Yeah. It's pretty dumb.
It's unnecessary. Howard the Duck. Okay, people love Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
They've wanted that for a while. Fine.
The little sky head is fun. I think
Old Man Loki, I don't think anyone was really asking for, but fine.
Yeah.
And again, Randall Park's awesome. Kang, I get it. Totally understand why. But I feel like he's going to show up in a future wave for
sure.
Ant-Man or whatever the hell else he's going to
do. It won't be like this.
Yeah, he'll probably give him a more comic accurate or similar.
Well, because they keep talking about how many variants we're going to keep seeing of him. So like, there's going to be dozens more of Kane figures.
Oh yeah, well he's going to be basically the next Thanos.
Right.
So,
exactly.
I mean, of course he's going to be around. But yeah, I just do not give a shit about any of this wave. And then they're like, here's this amazing Khonshu Build-A-Figure. I'm like, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
All the time. I'm like, I'm just going to have to live without it. I don't know what to do. And then they're like, here's Moon Knight and Mr. Knight. I'm like, you're making it worse. I don't know. That's going to be like sometimes people sell just that, or
Dorkside just sells it.
That's
sometimes, true. Yeah. I saw they sold the controller by himself.
I think like $120.
It's expensive.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I might as well just buy the figures and then try to sell them.
I think they always do it. Yeah, they have it right here. Khonshu, $90.
Thrasher changed his name to Denji Bull.
I saw he did that a while ago.
It says Howard the Duck has no or no, Blade Raider said Howard the Duck has no leg joints.
Oh my god, you're right.
Because he's so tiny, yeah.
I forget.
They made 3 3/4-inch figures. That's not an excuse.
I didn't say it was a good excuse. I'm just telling you why.
I think Howard then comes with Khonshu's body.
Oh,
yeah, more than likely.
Okay. Yeah.
More than likely.
Yeah.
You could probably put this Khonshu next to your Ultraman.
But I don't know. I think Khonshu looks great, and I liked his design from the show, but
I just want to say that I think it's really funny that, like, because I think it is nice that they're going back to the older shows to do figures that like they just didn't get through. Especially when they do. I also like when they do full MCU waves, even though this is so much what if. But I love how like Randall Park got a figure before like Agatha or like anybody else.
Well, he's a fan favorite of people.
No, yeah, I totally get it.
Ant-Man movies.
And then he has the swappable hand with
with the card.
So that's pretty cool.
That was the best one, just like in Ant-Man 2, he's like, can you show me? And then the guy catches him looking at it in his office, and then he just walks into WandaVision and just goes,
it's awesome.
You're like, yes, the journey of this man.
And like they don't bring too much attention to it either. They just it's
just a passive thing that during the blip he's been learning magic.
It's really cool.
No, Blade Raider's right. Yoda toys half his size.
Again, I'm not telling you it's acceptable. I'm just telling you why they.
We're not complaining to you. We're just.
You're not going to buy it anyway, so who gives a shit?
The thing about this,
I want Khonshu. I finally finished Moon Knight.
What's really surprising to me is like I know the zombies episode was popular. Like I get it.
Is it?
It is. They're doing a whole show.
Just Marvel zombies in general. I mean, Marvel zombies have been in the comics.
It wouldn't be getting its own spin-off show if it wasn't the most popular episode.
Okay.
What really surprised me, though, is that What If is now being included in 3 different waves in a row. Because if you count the Infinity Ultron from the last wave being, that's What If. So I'm surprised they haven't finished everybody who was on the Guardians of the Multiverse team. Because they haven't. Because they haven't done a figure of like Killmonger or Thor and stuff like that from that team. So like it's just kind of surprising that they wouldn't at least do that. But
I forget, did they ever do that Gamora?
No,
that never got a backstory.
Yeah, because the episode got pushed to season 2.
Mm-hmm.
They did it in the Lego minifigures, but not in the Legends.
Yeah, and there was a Lego set too, where it's like the weird colored Iron Man.
Right. Which they've confirmed that episode's in season 2. They just didn't finish it in time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, it is kind of strange that like Lego isn't up to date on a lot of stuff either.
No.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know. It's very strange. Because like
after the embargo gets lifted, they don't go back and correct it. They just keep going.
They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was also strange about this wave. The fact, I guess they were able to obviously reveal it all in one go since there's no like spoiler stuff in here or stuff that isn't out. Yeah. But like they said that the official pre-orders for the She-Hulk figure, which is the final figure from Wave 3, are going to go up this week when around the time that the show premieres. Yeah, which makes sense. But it's just very strange that like you technically can't fully pre-order the last wave with this.
Yeah. Because I was thinking about that. I was like, how many Disney Plus waves have there been? And I went back and looked it up, and I was like, oh yeah, there's been. Because I thought this was 3rd.
Yeah.
But it's actually 4th.
Yeah.
And I just realized I have the first 2 complete, and I'll probably eventually, like, I'm gonna wait for sales and shit, but I'll probably eventually get all of Wave 3.
I'm definitely getting that wave because I really want that Infinity Ultron.
I mean, yeah, that guy looks great,
and I
but
want
also, like, if you just break it down,
wave,
like, you know, Kate Bishop's cool,
yeah,
Ms. Marvel's cool.
The
Obviously,
only figure in that wave that I don't want is Sharon Carter.
Well, yeah,
but like every other figure in that wave, I'm like, yeah, I would not mind having that, or I genuinely want it. So
I'm glad these go on clearance almost immediately, though. Like,
oh yeah,
that's the thing. Like, I've completely stopped pre-ordering because I'm like, it's every time I turn around, Dorkside's got them for $10. I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
I'm wondering if these are made to be clearanced immediately. Like, they know these aren't going to sell at the price they put it at, but some people will buy it.
I mean, I feel like with any brand that they could offset that cost with, just based on pure quantity alone, it would be Marvel.
Yeah.
There's a new Marvel wave every month, so it's not like
if anybody doesn't want the Khonshu but wants the rest of this shit, hit me up and I'll buy just the pieces from you.
Yeah, he turned out pretty cool for sure.
Yeah, like the weathering on that.
Yeah,
oh, God.
Yeah, the She-Hulk figure looks fantastic.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. G.I. Joe.
Yeah, they put out some new pictures of his tank.
I also included this just because they will take your money for it on Monday. So it's just if you backed it and you forgot how close that was, it's Monday. So have fun with that. Or it's actually like Monday. It's Monday night leading into Tuesday morning, you know. So, but.
This dude over here is like, hey, dude, check out this gun. I'm in the tank. What am I going to do with the gun? What do you want me to do? I'm moving.
Exactly. It is a really funny picture. But yeah, I mean, it looks fantastic. And like I said, it ends on a Monday night, which I think the last time I checked, because I was just curious, it was at like 18,000 something. So
it's unbelievable how fully staffed this tank is.
I know.
Like, even standard releases of vehicles do not come with this amount of troopers.
I mean, you don't get these troopers with this tank, but
you don't.
No.
But you get a driver.
You get 4 figures. Yeah, you get 4 figures with the tank.
So, yeah.
But the only one in this picture that actually comes with the tank is the driver.
Okay.
Which I think is the first time we've seen, besides like at Comic-Con, the like painted actual prototype of this guy.
Okay.
It has 3 days and 23 minutes left. So Josh is right, because this is Friday into Saturday, so Saturday into Sunday, Sunday into Monday, Monday into Tuesday.
Yeah, because I think it says it ends on like August 15th at 11:59. So
damn.
Yeah, and it is currently at 19,769 out of 8,000.
Nice.
And that's before, I'm assuming, you factor in all those like last minute backers HasLabs usually get. So like,
it'll easily. I mean, it's like 300. It'll easily break 20,000.
Yeah.
Did it meet all its stretches?
Yep.
Yeah, like the first week.
It unlocked all of its stretches. 16,000 unlocked its stretches, all of its stretches.
Oh wow, okay.
Because it needed 8,000 to exist, and then it needed,
which happened the first day.
Yeah, it happened in like.
Suck it, Reva's lightsaber.
Yeah, it hit 8,000 in like not even 8 hours, and it hit 16,000 by like Chris said, like a week later. So, which means it has been pretty slow recently, because like obviously when they stopped doing stretch goals and everything, like it only got up that additional 3,000 in the last like 5
Everyone's
weeks.
like me, and they're just like, oh yeah, at the last minute I gotta not forget to do that.
I feel like.
Oh, you haven't done it yet?
No, I did it yesterday or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I did it a month ago.
If Star Wars were to try to do something successfully like this, I wouldn't mind them trying to do the clone tank. I think they're releasing a Lego
Black Series.
Yeah,
no. That'd be way
no,
too
not
expensive.
for Black Series. That's huge.
I mean, this is huge.
Not really.
I mean, it's big, but it's not like.
This is like.
Oh
yeah.
Well, I'm the tank I'm thinking of is like the hover one with the two side guns.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one with the big feet.
Oh, dear Lord, no.
I know what you're talking about, but even that, I don't know.
They could do a kick-ass version of that one for vintage, though.
Yeah, they could, but where is that happening at?
I don't know why they would. So wait, which one you're talking about? The hover one?
Yeah.
Oh, the one that has the sides like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could maybe do that for Black. I mean, I don't think anyone is looking for that, but I think you could.
There are army builders out there.
I don't know if Hasbro's looking for a Star Wars HasLab anytime soon. So.
Yeah.
Speaking of HasLab, though, because Ryan, I think, tweeted it out today.
Yeah, Marvel's got one coming up.
Well, we knew that, but they said that they're going to have, like, I guess another teaser or some other kind of clue about it on the 20th. So, which we know it's Ghost Rider based. They've said that at least, but
yeah, a lot of people think it's going to be the car.
Yeah, everybody thinks it's going to be the car.
What else would it be?
Yeah, I don't know enough about Ghost Rider to think of anything else it would be.
I can't think. I mean, everything else he's got is bikes, which they've done before because they're not that big.
Right.
Look at how articulate this fucker is. He's great.
Oh
no, get the fuck out of here.
Speaking of Transformers news, though.
It's time
for
Wheeljack.
Yeah, just in time. Look at it.
Maybe the magic of the show will make the shipping have updated. Ready, everyone? Think really good thoughts.
AJMC says, will we get a HasLab for Power Week?
No.
We're going to get NFTs for Power Week. You want that?
Oh my god.
They're never going to do a Power Rangers HasLab.
Yeah, we are, because the Funko NFTs go live on the 23rd, which is during Power Week. So, yes.
Oh.
One of Hasbro's announcements more than likely will be, hey, we're doing Funko NFTs.
Can we just move on with the Transformers, please?
Yes.
Let's talk about something good.
All right, here are the second wave. There's a first wave. I don't know if I've seen it or not. But this is
I didn't even know these existed.
The
Who
second
buys
box
these?
set of the Jada Nano.
Good.
Metal
Leo
Fix.
Jack is here. I'm glad.
Yeah, so we have Optimus, Bumblebee, Beast Wars, Megatron, Nemesis Prime.
I love that. Scorponok is right next to Wheeljack, so it's like those instructions that I got.
It's not the same Scorponok, though.
It's close enough. I'll allow it. I'll give it to him.
Nemesis Prime, Beast Wars Primal, Wheeljack, Scorponok, Battle Trap, Beast Wars Rhinox, Beast Wars Airraiser, Sound Blaster, Nova Storm, Acid Storm, Red Wing, Beast Wars Cheetor, Mirage, Cliff Jumper, and Spinout. Spinout and Cliff Jumper being exclusive to this box set, implying that they might release some individually, but none of the first set ever came out individually.
Does Jada do that?
Remember when?
I don't fucking know.
I've never seen Jada stuff outside of boxes like this.
I don't think it was these, but there was. This was pre-pandemic. There was some little metal figurine line that somebody went nuts on, and they were all individual.
Oh yeah.
Remember,
They
there was
did.
like Street Fighter. And...
Yeah, my friend. We.
Was that Jada?
Fighter, yeah, it was Jada.
Okay.
When the Street Fighter ones were new, me and my friend Jake went to 5 different Walmarts.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Because he wanted to try to get the whole set of Street Fighter ones.
But I just remember going to Walmart one day, and all of a sudden there's 40 pegs of these things. I'm like, what the?
Yeah,
fuck
I don't think
shit?
they've done any recently.
I still want to pick up that Power Ranger set they released 2 years ago. I never got that.
Yeah, I keep seeing it at Meijer.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still around.
But anyhow, Bumblebee is a repaint of the original Cliff Jumper. And Cliff Jumper is a red repaint of the original Bumblebee. So that's a fun thing.
So these are the Bumble Jumper and the whatever.
I think they just call him yellow Cliff Jumper.
Oh, okay. Also, Red Wings hasn't been real until recently, right?
Red Wing has existed for a while, but he wasn't in any particular fiction, if I remember correctly.
This is just what obviously these molds have been Starscream and Thundercracker before, so it's just whatever other secret they can repaint it as.
The Nemesis Prime is a repaint of the original Optimus that they did, and then I think Wheeljack is just a straight repackage. It's the only repackage in here.
I just want to point out that even in the static small figure line, we're still working in the goddamn Energon axe. It will never ever go away. Always. 2 seconds of screen time.
What does Meijer have the Power Ranger set for?
I honestly don't remember.
We asked the same question. Why do you have this?
Does Meijer have a website that I could? Oh, it's a grocery store.
Meijer.com. It's a terrible website.
Hold up. They just opened a Meijer.
Oh, fuck you.
20 minutes away from me.
I don't know if they have.
Are they making their way east
them
finally?
before, but
because I'll go.
Because I want that Power Ranger set. I just never got it.
It's weird that a grocery store would have such an extensive toy section, though.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Because like whenever my grocery stores have,
I mean, Meijer is like it's a grocery store, but it's kind of like
it's more like a Walmart, really, right?
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, like my
Meijer's
actual dedicated
like
grocery stores have toy sections that are
like my
dollar
Kroger
store shit, and
my Kroger has a toy section, but it's one aisle, and they only have some pretty decent stuff because they moved locations, expanded, and have like a clothing section and shit now.
Oh wow!
Most Kroger don't have like a.
I mean, maybe around Christmas time they'll bring in some shit you've actually heard of, but most of the time it's like no one's.
I
think I bought some blind bag Lego minifigures once. That was the most notable toy I bought at a supermarket.
Which are moving to blind boxes now.
Oh God, yeah, that sucks.
They don't want you to feel through them anymore.
It's like
they finally do one I really, really want because they got like a blue toad or some shit.
Yeah, because they said that they're doing it just like Hasbro's plastic free to get rid of the bags.
It's like
it's also for you to stop.
So you can't feel them anymore.
Yeah, it's like for years we've been cheating on the tests and the teachers haven't been caring. And then the superintendent's like, hey, too many people are like...
It defeats the purpose because, I mean, there were probably like 5 waves in a row that I didn't get one duplicate because I had gotten so good at figuring it out.
Yeah.
And, that's not what they want. They want me to buy duplicates.
Yeah. Right.
But, it just resulted in me stop buying them altogether. So
yeah. Unless... You never know until they come out. Maybe they'll have like a code at the bottom. You might be able to.
Usually I mean, that would be easy. That would be easier because staying in an aisle feeling bags for 30 minutes is a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
sure,
exactly.
But I mean, honestly, the pandemic stopped that. So that was when I stopped doing those.
Yeah.
Not so much the.
If I could get the last 4 in that Disney Plus stuff that I still need, I'll be good.
Yeah, there was I'm missing a few from that. There was a Harry Potter wave I only ever got like half of. Yeah, I'm just like, well, let's live without them. Speaking of things I can live without, here are 2 Beast Wars reissues.
I'm done talking about the Jada things.
Oh.
Because I wanted to elaborate on why they picked the characters that they picked.
Oh, yeah, you were going to tell us.
And we never did.
Yeah, that's right. What's going on?
So, I got all this from the TF Slack podcast because Protoman's great. But anyhow, so obviously, there's a lot of Beast Wars characters in here, most of which are like the core cast that they're using for Rise of the Beasts. Wheeljack is a repackage. Wheeljack is also in Rise of the Beasts.
He is?
You
as is Mirage. Battletrap is listed as a Terracon in Rise of the Beasts.
I mean, obviously not these versions of these characters.
Right. Also, during the original 2007 movie, apparently there was a lot of G1 merchandise floating around that featured the characters from the movie, even if some of them didn't match.
Right.
He talked about how there was a DS sticker cover or something like that, and it was G1 orientated, so Micromaster Barricade was on this DS skin, and they apparently didn't have a good asset to use for Blackout, and so they used Vortex instead because he was a plane or a helicopter. So it was really funny. It's a good quick little listen, but yeah, because this lineup is really strange.
So Acid Storm's probably coming back with his Magnum Dong.
Yeah,
nice.
Now of course these are also really easy ways to do trademark renewals.
Oh, okay.
With names, so Red Wing, Acid Storm, Nova Storm, those haven't been used since Siege, so they're like, hey, let's just use them again.
Okay.
But yeah,
Nemesis Prime's happening in that?
Well, Scourge is happening in that.
He is? Oh.
Yeah. Scourges and Rise of the Beast, and so they did an Nemesis Prime because it's like.
Is that movie ever happening? When? What's the latest?
It's supposed to come out summer of next year now. But...
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
I guess they figured it out in time to pull the toys because we thought that they were just going to pop them out anyway, and then we haven't seen them.
It made me think of I went to Target yesterday and I saw all those Across the Spider-Verse stuff people keep finding.
I saw something. I saw like a 12-inch Spider-Man 2099.
I saw like the basic.
Yeah,
like
I saw the big
figures.
I saw the big 2099 and I saw a bunch of the smaller figures.
And I saw Spider-Punk's guitar.
I saw Miles missing his head today.
Oh no, he got LeBron James.
Yeah, he got LeBron.
LeBron, that's rough.
It was weird
with LeBron.
I was surprised to see the basic figures. I know it was like the plastic-free packaging, but I was surprised to see them just like strapped in to like the cardboard and not like in a cardboard box.
Yeah, that's a recipe for disaster.
I haven't seen anything because they reset the aisle, but then never put any of the toys out. So it's just a lot of empty pegs.
I also saw one Sentry just sitting there, and I'm like, oh yeah, these are real now.
My store like just got a box of whatever the wave with the Lunar Wolf.
Oh, well, that's the newest wave, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
All of my targets still just are clogged with wave 10.
I don't like the new setup, though, because the way it used to be was like each shelving section is like 4 feet or something, I think. And Transformers used to have like one whole shelving section and then whatever was next. And now it's like Transformer, Power Ranger. So it's like a weird S shape. And I'm like, get the fucking Power Rangers out of here. Don't try to encroach on the Transformers real estate.
Anyhow,
all right.
Proceed.
Speaking of Transformers real estate.
More Beast Wars reissues.
Yeah.
Iguanas for some reason instead of Razor Beasts, because I think Razor Beast would have been a cooler pick because he was in the comic recently. And
yeah, I would have definitely been excited for Razor Beast. But if they did this, that means Gator Megatron's got to be coming down the pike because it's literally the same thing.
Yeah, they could just do that 2-pack again.
They could. And this is obviously a repaint of the one I just reviewed yesterday.
It is a pretty extensive remold, but yeah, it's the same base toy.
How's it remolded?
There's the Beast head is remolded a little bit. The robot head is remolded. I don't know about the chests exactly because I haven't really compared the two figures, but there is remolded bits.
These must be doing well enough that they're making these.
Yeah.
I was surprised that they started doing the non-show characters.
Yes.
Yes. New dating sites. Cool.
Whoa! You got
yeah.
spam botted.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Best adult. It's the. I mean, guys, it is the best one. I mean, I just would love someone to be truthful one time. Just come in and be like, mediocre adult dating site. It's not the best, but it's okay.
You're looking for a casual connection. We got some of that here.
We don't have the hottest girls, but they all are nice, you know.
All right.
Anyway, yeah.
They keep doing the scout class, and they keep putting the scout class at current deluxe price, and I'm like, who is buying these at that price? Because I'm sorry, that was a $5 toy.
Nobody. Rat Trap is a big name Beast Wars character, and he didn't sell at all.
No,
and now they're gonna do Iguanas at the same price.
Yeah, well, I was like, why don't they sell them at Legends class price? That's what I would do, because those are like $13 now, right? I would pay $13 for Iguanas. But I understand that they can't like make new price points because it fucks with the storage displays. But
Blade Raider says K9 has a new chest, mask, front legs, missiles, tail, and shield.
Damn.
Okay.
But yeah, I was waiting for Rat Trap to go on clearance. Like he was in the clearance section, but the price really wasn't reflecting that because sometimes Walmart will just jam stuff places. And I think the cheapest that ever went down was like 14, and I was like, nah, still not. I wanted to be under 10. It never happened. I already have it, so I'm like, I never got Iguana, so I'd be a little bit more inclined to pay maybe even 15, but 25.
I mean, you did buy Iguanas for core class price.
That's true. That's right. And that was a better toy than this.
All right, cool. Speaking of better toys, hopefully this next slide has. Oh
no.
This exists for some reason again.
So this is basically, from what we understand, just a straight repaint of the original movie one.
Okay. Because it looks familiar,
but significantly more money because inflation is a bitch.
Oh.
Yeah. It looks familiar because I think we saw it last week with a bunch of red text on top of it. That's why it looks familiar.
I was going to put the clear pictures we got of Point Blank and Dead End in here, but we have the Transformers fan stream on Tuesday, and they will most definitely be shown there. So I just figured.
By the way, I am doing a stream for that, so
cool.
Come hang out and that's what I assume whatever was shown at SDCC, they'll have physical in-hand ones to show us. That's kind of what I expect. But
I can't wait until we get Target's one where they show off all the nothing they showed at Comic-Con.
It's cute that you think you're going to get one until Power Week.
I don't want one in Power Week. I don't want them to ever do one again. So. Especially because it will probably happen while I'm at Morphicon and I won't be able to live stream it. So.
Yeah, probably.
Look at this angry man. He's
getting a little bit more use out of this mold. This is the Masterpiece Skids.
This is a Honda.
It is a Honda City Turbo. So this is the Skids.
Is this one Burnout?
This one is Burnout.
Okay.
Is that the Diaclone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The one they just did is
Velocitron. This one is actually called like Dia Burnout.
Oh.
Dia Burnout. Does she have a lot of Mexican food?
So this one is. I mean, I don't think there's any remolding. The head might be new. I don't know for sure.
Oh, Chris, you could buy this for your Diaclone figures.
But it.
You mean my actual?
Yeah.
I wonder how small that figure is.
Right?
I don't know for sure. It's just a yellow version of the Carly figure that came out previously.
Why?
Those figures are notoriously pretty terrible, though. The lids fall off all the time, and it's not great.
Why? Because it's a mold that they had that they could just paint a solid color and go, look, it's a Diaclone person.
I don't even think it's painted. It's probably molded, which means it's gold plastic syndrome waiting to happen.
Cool. She comes with every weapon that the previous 3 molds came with that were previously exclusive to them. So this is the ultimate version, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good, but you decide if you need it or not.
Yeah,
decided not.
Correct. Fat boy.
We got clear pictures of this and a new one, which we'll get to in a second. But
yeah, this is $150 though.
Yeah. I picked this specifically because it had a nice side profile view of his big honking chest.
Yes, he's got a beer belly. I mean, when you think of that, this is the same price as the Ark. It sours me.
Jesus Christ!
You're right.
It's a cool novelty thing. Yeah. I really liked the idea of, but I never was going to buy it.
If this was $75, $80, I probably could have bid, but no.
You've always been wanting to upgrade your camera.
Right, yes.
Okay. You said there was another picture?
Yeah.
Oh!
I just thought the lens cap shield was
cool. Yeah, that is incredible.
Yeah, that's neat.
I absolutely love that. Such a good idea.
And the camera mode looks...
It looks real. I mean, it really does.
It does.
It's really well done.
Box said, so sad we have no Fat Toys corner this week. Good stuff.
Oh!
It's Reflector.
They're doing the one that makes sense as well.
You knew they had to.
Why are his lips always so up high? He's just got so much chin.
He's very pleased with himself. Do you see what he's packing? But this one's is this a Takara Tomy Mall?
Yes, exclusive? This is Takara Tomy Mall exclusive. So he's a little bit more money.
This is arguably better than the Prime.
But it's the same exact mold with the same exact tooling except with a different head. That is legitimately
And the stickers are different, right?
Does it come with a matrix?
For that price, I would hope that's all paint, Josh.
It does not come with a matrix. If you move on to the next,
he's got a weird,
He's got this weird thing in his chest. I forgot what it was called.
It's like, hey, did you ever want your chest to look like the front of an 1800 steam engine? Because there you go.
And I didn't put this in the Prime section because I didn't feel like putting too many pictures in there because then I gotta scale everything and it's weird.
Fair.
But the Prime comes with a small version of the Canon camera, and so Reflector comes with a small version of his G1 self instead.
Which comes apart like it's going to transform into 3 robots, but we all know it's not. So I don't know why it comes apart.
Instead of 3 robots, you get 1 satisfied boy.
Yeah, I don't know why it comes apart. But it even has like their fake little robot heads sticking out. I know they're supposed to be dials, but it kind of looks like their heads.
Yeah.
I mean, they're neat. Like I said, $150 for the pair. I'm in. $150 each.
How much is this one in terms of being more expensive?
I think it's the same price, but the problem is the way you have to buy it makes it. It's like if it was premium Bandai, you'd have to pay the extra fees.
Gotcha.
And shit, so.
All right.
Takara Otomi Mall is basically Takara Otomi's premium Bandai.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Hey, we're done with that, but we're not done with the show because.
Oh, that's right. It's game time, bitches.
That's right, baby.
And I have no idea what this game is going to be.
Oh, we've talked about it before. Check it out.
Oh, it's the blurry game.
It's obscured references.
It's Josh's Wi-Fi.
Man, that is certainly true.
I was not expecting that.
Very accurate. I forgot about this game.
Yeah. So last time we played it, we were still working out.
We're workshopping it.
Yeah. So I think I've got it to a more refined point. So we are still doing the 2 different versions. There's Shreds of Doubt, and there's also that other one that I had a clever name for that I forgot. So we're going to be playing both, but Shreds of Doubt, that's going to be for posters only. And then the other part
we played this was like before my internship was even a thing. Like,
dear Lord, okay.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, let's take a look.
Box and Josh Simulator.
Feel free to play along in the comments. I won't be able to see them by now.
Oh, we should all hide the comments.
Yeah, I should probably hide them.
Yeah,
we'll take a look after each round just to see what you got going on. All right. First up, we got Shreds of Doubt. I have no theme outside of these are going to be movie posters. You'll have 30 seconds, and these will show up, in strips, and you'll have to determine before anyone else. Just instead of doing a buzzer, just say ding, and then I'll stop it, and we can go from there. Oh, also, I chose the Chinese versions of each of these posters because then the name of the movie doesn't show up as clearly.
Because like Toy Story gave it away last time.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's great.
All right, cool. Let's do this. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
It's the same picture.
It's getting there.
Dean?
Yeah.
Uncharted?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Oh, good. That's on Netflix now.
Oh, is it really?
Because I just saw the other day. They're like, watch Uncharted. I'm like, I'm good, but that seems fast.
I'm good. All right, Josh, congrats. You have 1 point.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next one. I think I may have accidentally applied the effect to the entirety of the screen, so the background's going to show up in shreds too. Because right now all I'm seeing is a blank screen. Yeah, that sucks. But let's try it. Let's see what happens. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. right, cool. The background's going in.
This is 2008 Star Trek.
Ding.
I can I count? You know what, right? You said dit, so I'm gonna count that as a ding. What do you got?
Morbius.
Oh yeah, it's Morbid time.
Oh, nice. See, because you did the whole screen, I thought that was like fur around the guy's head from like Game of
It
Thrones.
did look like that.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, cool. Morbius. Congratulations, Rye. That's a point for you. Let's move on to the next one. Here we go.
Ding.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now.
Super Pets.
I think it's called Super Pets. Just give it to
I'll
her.
give
That's
it.
good
Yeah, okay,
enough.
I'll give it to you.
Is it called like League
it's
of
League
Super
of
Pets?
Super Pets.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. That's two.
I still can't believe that exists, by the way. That was like WB was like, oh, Secret Life of Pets is doing well. We can
we can do that too.
That was gonna be the other thing that I was gonna say. Oops, that I forgot to say earlier was like last time. If it was Toy Story 2, I would have just given you Toy Story since this was new.
Oh yeah.
But this one gonna be a bit more specific, but that's fine. I do believe this is the last one for Shreds of Doubt. All right, here we go.
Ding.
Yeah.
Cruella.
Correct. This is indeed Cruella. All right, good job, guys. We're halfway through our game. Surprisingly, Ryan and Josh both have 2 points apiece. So,
all right,
Chris, get with it.
No, like I said, I'm not good at this.
Okay. Hey,
it also doesn't help that I have the oldest eyes on the show.
All right, now it's time for Blurred Live.
Me and Josh both have glasses.
Live picture of me looking at the screen.
So I sort of did a theme for this one. I did smear frames from cartoons because I thought those were great. And if you don't know what smear frames are, you're about to. It's a pretty easy concept to understand once you see the picture. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go with our first one. So this one is more of a everybody gets a chance. And as we progress, get more clear, then
quick question before we move on.
Yeah.
Are these cartoon movies or cartoon shows or both?
I believe it was mostly movies.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So does anyone have a guess in this round? We have, I think, 3 rounds before it gets the full clear.
So this is just a picture from a movie, like a still?
Yes.
Randomly taken from some movie.
Yeah, like remember how last week we had that picture of Willy Wonka just sort of
right. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay. It's funny you say Willy Wonka because this kind of looks like chocolate.
Is that your
Coco?
Coco. It is not.
That movie's
Coco.
about chocolate, right?
Yeah, very much
for
so.
For sure.
Main theme. Okay, Chris, you've exhausted your guess on this one.
Is.
Josh,
I got nothing.
Rye,
A Bug's Life.
A Bug's Life. That is incorrect. Let's move on to the next level of clarity. Is any better? Rye, got anything?
The hit movie Ants.
No. Chris.
You know what? I know what your stupid favorite movie is. Is this Hercules?
Oh shit! How'd you get it? It's Hercules.
I couldn't. I don't know what this is, but it looked like he was spinning, and I saw the eyes, and then I thought the dirt was his lower half because he's like a half. So I didn't know what I was looking at, but I thought because I saw like the dirt, and I thought that was his legs.
Dude, you totally got it.
Yeah, good
Congratulations.
Job. What is this that I'm looking at?
This is just a smear frame. So this is like an in-between frame that makes it look like there's motion.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah,
it looks so weird. Yeah.
Yeah,
I see
yeah.
What you're saying. And the only reason because you just meant shut up, Siri. I'm not talking to you. You just mentioned it the other day, which is what made me think of it. You're like, that's my favorite. And I'm like, really, that one?
Yeah, Hercules is nice.
Hercules is nice.
All right, cool. Congrats, Chris. You're on the board. Let's move on to this next one. Here is the first level of clarity. Chris, I'm going to call on you.
Is this Cinderella?
Oh, shit. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it was like I could tell it was the mice from the giant feet.
Okay, yeah.
Chris's comeback right here.
Yeah, I know.
Apparently I'm good at this one.
Holy shit. It's because our eyes have been tuned to Josh's clarity.
Yeah, exactly.
So we can tell. Yeah, I thought this was great.
Yeah, he threads his tail with the beads.
Mm-hmm. I thought he was yanking out anal beads. Anyway.
No, he's not. It does look like that, though, if you wanted to.
Yeah. All right. So everybody's got 2, and I think we have 2 left. So here is the first level of clarity for the last one. I don't know. Should I call on people? I was only calling on people because no one was
Should we ding?
Yeah, ding. I know what this is.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I think Josh and I both know it, but
yeah,
it's the Matrix.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But you can give it to Josh if you want. I know he knew it.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give it to Josh.
You said it was a cartoon, you fuck.
Yeah, this is definitely not a cartoon.
Yeah.
Because that's why I had hesitation. Because I'm like,
it looks
like sunglasses. But then he said it was a cartoon. That's why I didn't ding in right away.
This is not the Animatrix, Corey.
That's true.
That was cool though. Some parts of the Animatrix were pretty good.
I think I was looking at SpongeBob memes for a while, and that's why I got it in my head that this was all cartoons.
Now, if this was all SpongeBob frames, this would be a different story.
Yeah, that's a Josh game.
I would be immediately out, and Josh would win.
Yeah, I would just leave. I would just be like, I've never seen this garbage. So here, Josh wins.
This next one is also a live action film. And you guys might get this immediately. So here we go.
Ding.
Yeah.
Is it The Dark Knight?
No.
Okay.
Anybody else?
I feel like it should be obvious, but I can't think of something.
I thought it was the bank robbing scene at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because that's what it kind of looks like.
I mean,
it's a guy with a gun and a mask.
Okay, here we go.
This is a man yelling.
Ding. 2007 Transformers.
Indeed. Left cheek! Left cheek! Left cheek!
Oh, I was like, what is this Jiffy Pop he's got going on in the foreground here?
Left cheek, left cheek.
God, I haven't seen this movie in a very long time.
2007 Transformers is good.
I remember having fun with it, but I couldn't tell you the last time. I think it's funny, like, you go back and look at that and you're like, oh, remember all these characters you don't remember? Like John Voight and Anthony Anderson and the Australian chick? I'm like, never shown in any Transformer movie again. Forget they exist.
But yeah, guys, you've just survived another round of obscured references. Congratulations. It appears Brian and Josh have won. But I will give an honorary win to Chris because he did also have Matrix.
Fair.
That's true.
Yeah. All right, cool. That was short, sweet, and to the point.
So everybody won?
Yes. A winner is you.
Winner is everyone.
But no, that's especially we'll have to keep that game in mind because nights when news is longer, it's nice to have a game that you can do in 15 minutes instead of taking 4 hours for Josh to describe some Transformers crotch to you.
Oh, for sure. So let's see what some of the chat said. That's Phil from Hercules. Okay, I hate that I know that so easily. That actually. Impact frames would be fun for this too. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Why this picture? I assume that's in reference to the anal beads. Left cheek, yes, perfect. Moon Knight, no.
Also, it is past midnight on my Earth, and I just want to say, happy birthday to Morgan.
Yeah, happy birthday,
happy
Morgan.
birthday!
Yay.
You win this picture of someone putting beads in a mouse's ass.
I wish you more of those again. Birthdays, I mean, No, okay, cool, guys, we're done.
All right, we're gonna have.
Or you
can we
can't
get
even
someone?
say happy birthday properly.
But I can't do that properly.
Wonderful.
Do you? Can you get someone to clean up as we're getting out of here?
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
There was a big match.
Everybody know that's Big Dick B.
Yeah, we hadn't heard that one.
Punchy Rock.
Oh, there he is.
But yeah, so thank you guys for joining us. Happy birthday, Morgan, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Real quick though, like I said, I'm gonna do a live stream on Tuesday for the Transformer thing, so I'll put that together and create a link for that and everything sometime this weekend. So look out for that. Josh is launching his second YouTube channel, so look for a video tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow.
Look for a video for that tomorrow.
And that is Too Many Topics on YouTube.
Yes, and Corey's got Soda Pop back in the mix, so
right.
definitely head over there.
I've got a lot of plans. I just haven't done anything yet.
Well, Ryan, what you got going? All right,
Rise percolate.
I'm not disclosing it.
Rye is up to something.
I am up to something. It's just a process.
I planned my whole day around that.
And there you go. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
I love that.
Goodbye.